What is good, guys? Warstu here with another video on Arrow Season 5, but potentially Season 6. But before we get into this video, I don't want this to be Team Katie Cassidy versus Team Emily. I like Emily, the actor. I just don't like what they're doing with the Felicity role. Although this season, Felicity's role is perfectly fine. Right, let's get into this video. I knew this question was going to come up as soon as we found out what Laurel dying message was, that she doesn't want her to be the last Black Canary. And then I knew the question would come up, is Felicity Smoak going to become Black Canary? It's a very interesting question. Don't hate, this is just a question. So there's been an interview from Mark Guggenheim, a long-time subscriber. Daniel pointed this kind of interview out to me, and it says this: Felicity's been living in this darker world for the last 4+ years. Now, one of the things we're exploring is how much what Ollie, Diggle, Roy and Laurel have been doing as vigilante affected her and affected her way of thinking. Because you got to remember, Felicity's always anti, she's always against doing the wrong thing. But maybe because Prometheus forced Oliver to kill Billy, maybe she's going to turn kind of not evil, she's going to think more like Oliver in certain aspects. But 100% is, I think it's been confirmed that she's not going to blame Oliver for this. She's going to blame Prometheus fully for this. So I actually think this is a really good storyline. And yeah, it's kind of, we were teased before the season started that Felicity in the back half of the season is going to be getting her own kind of storyline. So I actually do think this is a quite interesting story. So she's not had a kind of awful lot of luck. I mean, she is with Ray Palmer, they broke up. She's engaged to Oliver Queen, they broke up. She was with Billy Malone, he was killed. So I can really see why she's getting a bit peeved off and pissed off, really. And yeah, I can see why she might turn to kind of the evil side and try and hunt Prometheus down. She's going to be very heavily involved with find out if Prometheus is, she wants revenge for Billy Malone being killed, and she's going to be blaming Prometheus. Okay, so does this kind of answer the question, should Felicity suit up? I'm not saying should she become Black Canary, I'm saying, do you think Felicity should suit up and become a vigilante? If you remember, Laurel needed a lot of training at first, so to make Felicity kind of, if this is the case, she's going to need a hell of a lot of training. And also this article also says this: given the character's background, once a goth hacker criminal, it's arguably more interesting to see Felicity do something else besides suit up as a character. We've seen twice already, and we will see once again in a new form the resurrection Laurel and Black Canary. If Felicity swears off vigilantism for more traditional law order work, or becomes some kind of advisory with a twisted moral logic, it would be in keeping with her character light dark nature, much like what show EP Mark Guggenheimer described as an edgier story for Felicity, but at the same time it's still the same Felicity. It's still Felicity. I think this is a very interesting article, and thank you a lot, Daniel, for pointing this out. I probably wouldn't even come across this if you didn't point it out. So there's two questions. Is Felicity going to leave Team Arrow and kind of go on her own path? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think she's going to stick with Team Arrow but kind of do this hacking and this other stuff behind the team's back? As we know, keeping secrets is never good. And do you think she's going to try and become the new Black Canary because she's had enough? She keeps seeing Thea, Diggle, Roy. Why can't she? It actually is a very, very good question. Why can't she suit up? Well, because she doesn't have training, but she could get training. I actually do think it would be quite interesting, but I can see there being a massive backlash with the Team Katie Cassidy crew getting like massively pissed off if Felicity does become Black Canary. Now, I don't think Felicity should become Black Canary, But if she does want to have a go at being a vigilante, kind of like Green Arrow, then I think it can't help her. It can't hurt her, to be honest. It really can't hurt her. What would annoy me is if they disrespect the Black Canary's history. She is Diana Laurel Lance. So Felicity Smoak can't become Black Canary, but I will clickbait this title and call it "Is Felicity Smoak becoming the next Black Canary?" or something like that. But take the title with a pinch of salt. You know, all as YouTubers, we have to have cliche kind of clever titles to make people look at stuff. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you think is going to go on with Felicity Smoak's storyline? I think it's a very interesting storyline, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with Felicity Smoak in the back half of the season. Obviously this sounds to me like she's going to have a bit of a mental breakdown, as she can't deal with what happened at Haven Rock when she killed all them people, and it's going to finally spill over. She can't deal with that. Her boyfriend's dead, so she's just going to want to seek revenge and try to kill Prometheus. But in doing so, she might get a self-kill, but we already know she won't get killed. But she's going to put herself in harm's way if she isn't careful. So this is just a short little video that I wanted to do, seeing as kind of every time someone points something out to me, if I can make a video, and if I've got time, I will do it, as this channel is all about the people that watch it. So I do actually have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Warstu. I mean, I do post all my stuff on there alongside my Twitter, my Instagram, my Tumblr, and all the other stuff. So I will put the link in the description below. I mean, I've had it for ages, but I've not really mentioned it. So I would appreciate any feedback, any comments down below, any thumbs up, any thumbs down. As we all know, thumbs down don't really do a lot. So yeah, I do receive an awful lot of thumbs down from someone in Australia. I mean, I've looked at my data and it's 97% of the dislikes are coming from Australia. If you know who's doing it, I don't know, maybe we can bring them on the channel and have a conversation with them about why they're doing it. I mean, it's not really affecting anything, to be honest, so I don't really get it. So if you want to subscribe, if you want to like, but I'm more trying to build a community here. So comment down below what you think. Are you pissed about this news? Are you happy? Are you team Katie? Are you team Laurel? Let's team Emily. Let's have a conversation, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace, guys. Warstu out. Peace.